guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. These will be the 5 plays that we are watching for the coming week. If you did enjoy this video, if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be appreciated. Thank you. 5 plays this week. First one being Qualcomm, second one being Tesla, third one is going to be Netflix, fourth one Apple, and then the fifth one GME. Hope you guys all have a great week and look forward to trading with you all on Monday. Thank you. So getting things started, I'm going to be breaking down SPY S&P 500 index, give you guys an insight into what we've seen within the past week and then what we can see within the coming week. Breaking it down here, you can see we're trying to get a market that's bouncing. So you can see we get this nice uptrend move here, this curling pattern, and then a breakout here on 7/19, follow through up here into Friday. Really want to see this if we zoom in on a shorter time frame level. That 400 region got met with massive selling here on Friday. As soon as we touched up near this 420 level, got a huge amount of offers flooding on the offers, pushing this all the way down here right into this 398.64 region within a hurry. So until we break that, tough to see a uptrend bounce here. You can see a nice uptrend move here, but we really need to break and hold through this 420 region for upside within the coming week. If we do get that breakout, expecting this continuation to the upside here with potential up into 401.40 and above that into 405. Strong level here also at 395. You can see how we bounced on it here on Friday, rejected here before selling off, and we're closed, how ironically, right at that price. So 395.11 here, key 396.90, 398.64. Biggest level being 420 to the upside here. If we look at it from a weekly chart perspective, nice close over the bounce level or over the consolidation level we had on the week of 627. New highs here. Let's see if we can hold through 400 this week. Potential to fill all the way up into 415, not next week, but it does have potential. Nice higher high structure here, holding, forming new highs over the 627 candle, trying to confirm this breakout move here to the upside. Potential up into that 415 region above. Going back here to the daily chart, the first play of the week is going to be Qualcomm. Note, this is one that does have earnings. Anytime you have earnings, you have inflated premiums, you have added volatility, and it ultimately comes down to earnings. You can see we passed earnings, or this earnings that we had here in November last year. Huge gap up, and we're filling that gap in the exact region that we got from 11.4 on this earnings. We're testing into that region here. So really the two levels that I want to see for a breakout to the upside, 156.29, 159.61, for a move and potential into 170 again, earnings dependent. This is going to be obviously moving. It doesn't matter the technicals. It matters the earnings. But if we do get a move above 156.29 and 159.61, really liking this one here to the upside this week. I do think we have potential to move up into that 170 region on a continuation of strength here on this particular ticker. Second play, I'm sure it's on a lot of your guys' watch list. It's going to be Tesla. Relative strength here lately on this one. The NASDAQ closing down 1.75% here on Friday. Tesla managed to close in the green, up 0.20%. Really what I would like to see is we're starting to trade back into where we saw consolidation here in late February, early March. A lot of consolidation here before we moved up into 1150. Now we're pulling back in. Now we're breaking this sideways structure, this consolidation structure here on the daily chart. Nice gap up here. Nice continued higher high here. Some selling pressure, but this is expected. The NASDAQ had very similar price action as well. Biggest level here, I think if we break 844.80, we do have potential to move up here into this 875 region and 900 potential. Tesla, as you guys know, it's one that moves quick, and when it does break out, it moves very, very fast. So watching volume, trading 1.1x here on Friday. If we do get a move through 844.80, expecting some daily breakout buyers to take this one with potential up into that 878 region here within this coming week. Third one, also going to be one that's had earnings lately. It was a very similar consolidation formation, trying to fill the gap that we had here on 420 from a bad earnings report, this huge gap down. Not the best earnings from Netflix, but it comes to the matter of fact is how much has the market discounted in, had bad earnings, and rallied on that. So the first sign of strength here, a lot better earnings actually back here. Yes, they did warn about their guidance and so forth, Better overall earnings here causing this gap down. Not so good earnings here causing this move to the upside. So question is, how much has been priced in? From an earnings perspective, it goes to show that a lot has been priced in. So if we zoom in here, really what I want to see is a move through 228. And that's going to be the level where we rejected back here on 421 before selling off to 52-week lows. I do think if we break that 228 region, we do have room here up in here into that 244.41. Then obviously if we break that, the next known big level would be before that drop into 332.69, which is obviously a stretch. So watching it through 228 this week to take into 244.41 and above that, it has breakout potential here. Huge gap to fill. Obviously won't be an overnight movement, but a lot of room to fill. A lot of daily buyers likely to take this if we can get that 244.41 breakout this week. Fourth play, another one that has earnings, and I want to note that in the coming week there are going to be a lot of earnings. Anytime you have earnings, the market a lot of times chops around, waits for these earnings, moves after hours, then the next day it waits for another round of earnings. Makes it a little more difficult to trade. So Apple fitting this criteria, it has earnings this week. We're trading sideways. You can see the daily doesn't really have much of a trend, which is good considering we're in a bear market. So relative strength overall within Apple. Want to see this through 156.82 to take to the upside into 160 and 165 potential. Breakout of this sideways consolidation here. We can get some breakout bids above. But again, as I mentioned, same thing with Qualcomm. These are going to be earnings dependent. They do have earnings. Earnings don't care about technicals. It cares more about the fundamentals of the stock. So watching it through 156.82, I like this higher high trend structure here heading into earnings. Nice upper candle here, nice hammer candle on 7/21. Inside day here on Friday. Now let's see if we can continue to make new highs through 156.82 to take into that 160 breakout within the coming week. The last play of the week, going to be GME, and the main reason, not so much from a technical perspective or a 2x volume perspective, but this 4-to-1 split is going to draw a lot of retail interest in. It does have potential to break out and have a big move to the upside like we've obviously saw in February of 2021. Personally, waiting on that 40 break, and you can see how many times we've struggled to break 40. We finally broke it back here in 8/20 of last year. Huge spike up into that 50 region, 50 plus region. We come in here, you can see all the times we failed here. We held here as a support, which means it is going to be a strong resistance if you trade below it. Failed here, and then boom, where did we run right into? That 40 region, and we failed to break it. So key on GME this week will be that 40 region. If we do get that 40 breakout, I do think we can see 42, above that into 45, and above that into that 47 region here. So levels to watch here on GME, main one being 40. If we do break out of 40, expecting this one to move to the upside. When we did pull into that 35 region here intraday, you can see that we had some buying pressure here at this level. You can see how we broke below, shake out these weak orders, and then bounce to the upside. So GME, that 35, 33, 35 area support will be very, very strong this week. That being said, that wraps up our weekly watch list video. If you did enjoy the video, if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you are interested in getting our course alerts and daily guidance, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. Hope you guys all had a great weekend and look forward to trading this week with you all. Thank you.